Dario Mella welcomes you. Today we'll discover the Fiat 124 with Salafai and Alberto Za. Saula, is there a 124 in your past?
Yes, my aunt had one. And I'm really happy to be here because it's like going back and imagining what it was like as a kid with a car like this.
And how does it feel today to be inside the Fiat 124, which you haven't seen because you weren't born yet?
No, actually, it was... sometimes I'd take out family albums and, leafing through them, I'd see it and imagine. Today I almost feel like I'm back in the years before my past, and being here with the car, with this car in the mountains I love, is truly a dream.
A dream that began in 1966 at the Geneva Motor Show, when the Fiat 124 was presented for the first time. Incidentally, there's a kind of dualism in this car's DNA, in the sense that at its unveiling it clashed with the Fiat 1100R, which had been presented coincidentally 2 months earlier in January. On the one hand, they wanted to offer customers something completely new, and on the other, there were the old Fiat 1100 customers who were fond of that type of car, and certainly weren't sure whether to give preference to the new Fiat 124 with all its uncertainties. The 1100 had many advantages. It was sturdy, it was reliable, it was a well-tested car in the new updated version that came out in '66. Engineer Dante Giacosa, who was director of Fiat's technical offices, however, wanted something completely different, a front-wheel drive car. And that's why he launched the 123 project, because this car is called 124, the name derived from the project's acronym. The 123 project envisioned a three-box car, but with a transverse engine and front-wheel drive. However, it was shelved because Fiat didn't think it appropriate to introduce too many new features. The car already had a distinct line. It was wider, lower, and more modern, abandoning the finned styling that had been popular until the 1100. So it was decided to retain rear-wheel drive, and Dante Giacosa's 123 project was shelved, but it ultimately resulted in the Autobianchi A111, which debuted in 1969. But the 124 immediately established itself thanks to profound innovations, dictated by a completely new engine, designed by engineer Aurelio Lampredi, which was no longer the 1,221 cubic centimeters displacement of the 1,100D, which the Fiat 124 replaced, but in 1197 with a crankshaft on 5 main bearings instead of 3. The 124 immediately achieved great success, let's say, but also considerable sales. But the best part is that the 1100R also achieved it, so Fiat management's prediction in introducing the two new models simultaneously was spot on. And it was even named Car of the Year 1967. It was a very important and coveted award, given by an international jury of automotive journalists, which honored the car that simultaneously presented innovation that year and also represented the best compromise in terms of quality/price ratio. And it was the first time a Fiat had won the Car of the Year award. So this too deserves credit for its success in the model's history. The 124's history lasted until 1974, when it was replaced by the 131. But the energy crisis was in full swing, and the chapter opens with a completely different story.